All right, are we actually starting it now? You're a horrible, horrible person. You are a horrible person. So, welcome to Beyond the Rift, where we are joined today by Area 51's Zoidberg.
What's up, guys?
How are you doing tonight?
Pretty good. Just got done playing some tribes, so now I'm ready to talk about some tribes.
No,
Nice.
don't say.
You just got done with
We did too. That's
yeah.
amazing. Awesome.
Shocker.
We should do this more often.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, we'd play with you, but you'd
Yeah,
have
but not
to
like
carry
that,
us, and
sorry.
you'd hurt yourself there. And that wouldn't be good. So, go ahead.
So, Demon?
Tell us a little bit about yourself real quick.
Yeah. Area 51. Do you have any aliens on your team?
3, actually.
Sweet. Do they have extra appendages so that way they can play better?
Absolutely.
Good.
Tribes is a pretty fast-paced game, so aliens with at least 4 arms usually have some sort of advantage. They're actually not allowed to play with 5 arms in most leagues.
Ah. Oh, because then they can use the 5th arm for that custom joystick they can make, and it's kind of
absolutely.
back there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I follow you.
Whoa. So, I think I got everybody's audio levels correct now.
Yes.
Just tinkering with them. So, you were just participating in the CSN tournament this weekend, weren't you?
Yeah. We.
How did that go?
It's going really well so far. We took a loss to Tau, fought our way back through the losers bracket. So on Saturday we'll play Icarus to try and advance again. But the
Sweet.
tournament's really outstanding so far.
It is.
First tournament for tribes.
Yes.
Yeah. We watched some of the videos because we could not get them live.
Right.
Time,
Well, I mean,
time constraints. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, I suppose we could, but you know,
we could obviously
things
get them
happen.
live. I had it on the TV. Now, whether I was able to watch it or not, with my 3 children running around, it didn't. They were watching tribes and also trying to be tribes, so they like to do that. Them jumping off of the various furniture and all sorts of other things.
skiing through the living room, hitting
Yes.
people with grenades. You know,
Yeah,
That'll happen.
yeah.
it does.
That's
It's
a rock.
very, very fun.
A raucous household.
It is. So, what would you say was your most interesting game of this past weekend? Would you direct us to a specific one that you would like everybody to watch?
Well, we lost to Tau, which is always disappointing to rewatch that. But everybody says that was a really great match to watch. They were really close rounds.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'd say probably if you're gonna watch a good tribes match, I'd go watch that one. Tau versus Area 51.
Tau versus Area 51. So, how are these rounds done? Are they best of 3, best of 5?
Best of 3 right now. Originally, most games were played best of 5, but in tribes, when you've got rounds that can take up to 35 minutes, if that ends up playing out for 5 rounds, you're there forever. And
Yeah.
it gets actually really tiring with such a fast-paced game. So it's moved down to best of 3. It's a bit more manageable, and then each round is first to 5 caps. If you're tied, there's a 10-minute overtime.
Nice. Nice.
What
So-
happens at the end of the 10 minutes? Is it just a draw?
Yeah, if it goes all 10 minutes, which has only happened probably twice in all the scrims and matches we've played, it's a draw, a stalemate.
Cool. All right.
So then you just have to play a
Play
4th
another.
game.
Yeah, you play again.
Play again. All right, you guys. All right, we're gonna give you 5 minutes and go.
So, I guess that pretty much wraps up. Are you guys going to be playing the NASL
Absolutely.
series? Good.
We're
Good.
really looking forward to it.
Good.
Great.
When does that start?
I believe the brackets will go up May 13th, and then NASL actually starts May 14th.
Okay, so this weekend.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Hmm.
Are you looking forward? What kind of training regime do you go through to get ready for these kind of things?
I play a lot. I've got a training routine right now that consists of 2 hours practicing routes that I already know, 1 hour trying to craft new routes, and then I usually end up playing for about 6 more hours each day, minimum, just practicing all the different things. Really, for me, since I'm a flag capper, I run routes all day. Run at the flag, get killed, try and bring the flag back home, and just build that down to muscle memory so that I can still make calls while I'm flying up above the map trying to grab a flag.
Nice. So, as people that obviously it's all capture the flag. So,
Right.
We're gonna go ahead and say for all of you guys who don't know, the main tournament stuff is capture the flag.
Yeah, there's no.
There
tournament
isn't
deathmatch.
any other varieties.
Yeah, no real competition. There are other game modes, but they're not really well played. Or
Yeah.
played often, I should say.
Yeah, at least not in tournaments or high level play.
Right.
Not that they aren't fun, but
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
just not designed. So, what is your current / best map? What do you find is challenging but easy for flag capping at the same time?
Well, as a team, our best map is probably Dry Dock, which is it's a smaller map.
Yeah,
you
it
can
is.
still achieve fairly high speeds, but you can get your what we call havoc, which is basically the offensive players who don't cap flags over to their flag stand quicker. They can frag a little better, and we generally perform very well on that map. But it's actually my favorite to play on.
Nice.
Our worst map is, well, it varies depending on who we play, but one of our maps that we tend to struggle on is called Crossfire. And it's 2 spaceships across from each other, and it's very open, very sniper friendly,
Yeah,
but it's still actually a really fun map.
it is. It is.
Have you
Do
played?
I was gonna say, do you run the routes on the outside of that map, or do you do much in the going down the middle for that one?
As a flag capper, when we're actually running routes, what we call clear and grab routes, which is where you send your Havoc over to the flag stand, you shoot people, you kill them, and then a flag capper comes in once they've cleared. Almost every route is an outside route. You're going as close to the boundary wall as possible so that snipers don't see you and don't start shooting you. You can build up more speed that way, and then you come in and try and get around the back of the flag. When you go down the middle on almost any map, you're going to get shot at, you're going to die. When they actually just nerfed punting, which is when you drop the flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Middle routes are effective for that. You just run straight to the flag, grab it, thrust, punt, and get out of there. But I don't think you're going to see too many more of those with the nerfs to punting.
Good.
Hmm.
Like,
So
when I saw the nerf to punting, I'd been starting to see it more and more in games where someone would just grab the flag, jump up, and punt it to the other flag. I'm like,
Yeah, well,
so frustrating.
it gets a bit ridiculous. On Crossfire, you can actually punt the flag from stand to stand if you take a punt route, which is... I don't like it personally. We do it, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
So you do agree with this new nerf?
Absolutely.
Good.
Yeah, I haven't run into anyone yet that's like, no, I loved punting it across the map and making sure nobody could get it while it was flying through the air, and
Yeah, I think punting is actually a really exciting mechanic when you see a flag flying through the air and the defense and the offense both jumping up to try and catch it midair. Super exciting. But when you see matches turn into we're not running routes anymore, we're going straight to that flag and we're just punting to 3 raiders in the middle, that kind of gets a little boring and cliche, I guess.
Yeah, I will agree with that. It's almost like you're playing tribes soccer or football, whichever one, whichever country you happen to be from. So what would you say that Area 51's main rival is now? Is it Tau because you guys lost to them in this tournament? Or do you guys have a particular a particular team that you're just like, oh, it's those guys?
Not really. We're pretty laid back about everything like that. We obviously we hate losing.
Well,
we're
yeah.
excited for
I
the
would be
opportunity of a Tau rematch in the losers bracket. We'd love to get back and play them again and win this time. But God, as far as a rival, I guess we played Dead Stop out at PAX. We're actually good friends with most of the Dead Stop guys. I'd say that's a really good friendly rivalry that we have.
Those are always fun. Yeah.
Nice. So you were at PAX also?
Yeah,
Sweet. We were watching your
we were
game.
one of the teams doing show matches for Alienware and High Res for Tribes.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, so friendly matchups, like, you know when the match is going on, so you order pizza for their whole team midway through. Yeah.
That's a good tactic. I mean,
it is a great
if
tactic.
the pizza gets there, or strippers. I mean,
Pizza
that would
or
be
strippers.
great.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think strippers is a plus one.
Should mail order them strippers so they knock on the door and they're like,
Well, one's substantially cheaper than the other.
it is. Well, it depends on what country you live in.
Yeah, well,
So
I don't know. Pizza's pretty cheap everywhere.
So I would
Except
like
for England. It's kind of expensive.
I would like to open the phones to anybody that would like to call us up and ask our guest here, Mr. Zoidberg, any questions about flag capping or anything really related to him. What kind of headset do you run there, sir?
SteelSeries 7H.
How do you like it? Does it cup your ears, crush your ears, annoy your ears?
I love it. The biggest thing I had to get used to is it's very noise canceling. So with my old headset, I could actually hear my voice. And when I put this thing on, I can barely hear my voice. Actually, if I take it off like this, now I sound all weird because I can actually hear myself talk.
Yeah.
If I put it back on, the voice is just like gone. And it's kind of crazy.
That can be a little disconcerting.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not here anymore.
Yeah. I love it, though, because there are a bunch of loud... I don't even know what they are. They're like motorbikes that a bunch of kids in my neighborhood ride on. And they're super loud right outside my window. But I can't hear them anymore, which is wonderful.
Oh, that is nice. That
Are
is
they
a nice
two-wheeled
side effect.
or four-wheeled?
Like 3-wheeled.
Ah, three-wheelers.
Weird.
Trikes.
You know those rowdy, raucous 3-wheel gains? Terrible.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, those tricycle motorbike games. Yeah.
The streamers on the handlebars, it's terrifying.
Ding, ding.
All right,
Gotta
so
watch out for
oh no, that is not the button I want. I was looking through some of the patch notes, and I noticed that they reduced the prices of the vehicles on the public servers. Do you think that'll change the prices for the vehicles on the not so public servers?
No, they can control all
you know-
their stuff.
Well, right.
Yeah,
I'm saying by option because this
Oh.
would be the default that everybody plays with. Do you
Yes, this
think
is true.
they will lower it slightly or keep it the same because of that?
I don't think they're actually going to change. The price of vehicles right now was agreed upon by a group of players, and I think they're pretty good because I do feel that vehicle play in Tribes Ascend is important. It's part of the game. It should remain part of the game. I really don't understand why they lowered vehicle prices for pubs, though. They're pretty cheap if you go with the pilot perk. Even with the increased prices, it's only 6,200, I believe 6,250 credits to get a Shrike and like 3,100 to get a Beowulf tank.
Yeah, with the reduced ones, strikes are 4,000 now.
Yeah, that's
That's crazy.
you can get that pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you want to practice your Shrike skills, there are Shrike-only public servers, like custom servers that where Shrikes are free and unlimited. So go practice your Shrike skills.
Although it might be kind of irritating to practice your Shrike skills on those maps because the only thing you're going to be fighting is other Shrikes.
Well, that's the idea.
We
Well,
actually-
it's still capture the flag.
We set it to free Shrikes and had 16 people on each team getting a Shrike and played Star Fox. Like now.
Nice.
It was pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, they're a lot of fun and very hard to shoot other Shrikes if they're trying to
Shoot you.
just
Or
move
not
it
be
all.
The counter to a
slow.
Shrike right now is ramming it with another Shrike.
That's a
Yeah.
fabulous counter. I like it.
So that destroys both Shrikes, correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
both Shrikes die, and now you're out the credits.
Unless you jump out first.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's always jumping out.
Yeah. It's like the
and
good old...
and jumping out flag capping from a Shrike is awesome fun too.
Yeah, which also got nerfed this patch.
I did it.
How so?
You now jump out of the Shrike at 200 Sanix.
Oh.
So you just don't go as fast. You're easier to body block, easier to cog, easier to kill.
Well, 200 is still pretty fast.
Yeah, but
It's
Yeah,
not
it's not bad.
blazing
It's not what
fast.
it was.
No, it's 200 on an actual route would be very slow.
Yeah. What is your top speed that you try to achieve when you're on a route?
When I do speed runs, just trying to achieve maximum speed, the fastest that I've gone legitimately is 597 Sanix.
Wow.
Nice.
So
And
you're
that's
saying
on several
Sanix?
routes.
Is that just their measurement?
Sanix is a silly word for kilometers per hour.
Gotcha.
So that number that shows up, it's easier when I'm talking to people to say Sanix than I'm going this many kilometers an hour. So I just say Sanix.
Sanix.
Nice.
All right. Sounds good. So, sorry,
would say
continue. Continue.
But do continue.
Speed.
597 is the fastest I've gone legitimately.
Wow.
My fastest grab is around 470 now.
What's your average like when you're
How
in
do
a
you
tournament?
turn?
Well, to answer the first question, it really varies based on the route, based on what we're running,
Right.
based on the map. There are maps like Katabatic where you're trying to go in around 370 on some of the Diamond Sword routes that I run. There are other routes where you're fine coming out at 270. So it really just varies. The thing that I really try and work on a route is instead of grabbing front to back or left to right or right to left, grab back to front. Because what really matters is how long it's going to take to get from their flag to your flag and get away from the snipers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As far as turning when you're going that fast, it's very, very difficult. You really try and use hills to turn. So you'll find what I call a horseshoe hill,
Yeah.
and you run into it, it turns you, and then hopefully it sends you at the flag. And rocks have gained a lot of popularity recently. Running straight into a rock will shoot you off at an odd angle,
Yes.
oftentimes right at the flag.
Yep. And if your rocks also give you nice speed boosts and all sorts of cool stuff. Running around with them.
Interesting. The rocks I hit didn't like me.
Yeah. Well,
They were very jagged and angry.
you know, you got to sweet
They're,
talk the rock.
I personally hate rocks. I'll spend an hour each night just running into new rocks, trying to figure out what works, and half the time I crater and die. And the other half of the time it shoots me at some random angle, like, I should probably work on this rock for another hour.
Ew.
Nice.
Ew. So how many hours a day do you spend playing Tribes?
God, around 12 probably. Most of it streamed.
So this is your full-time job?
No, I'm actually in school right now.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
he goes to school and he plays Tribes, and every other day he sleeps.
Yeah, that's what it boils down to. Yeah, what is this sleep you speak of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
No, you
That's why
won't.
I've got this Rockstar right now. Just play more.
Nice.
Yep.
So what are you actually studying?
Game design.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Although it is odd to like get those people that you're like, what are you studying to be? Oh, plumber. Not what
Yeah,
I saw coming.
I sold luxury real estate for a few years and didn't enjoy it. So I decided might as well take the money, go back, do something I really love.
Yep.
And game design seemed like a wise decision.
I agree.
Yeah, it can certainly be entertaining.
It is. It is.
You can make your own entertainment.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
I guess, do we have any other big pressing questions?
Big pressing questions.
Anybody in stream, feel free to type out a question or preferably call us up.
I have
on-
some big pressing questions. It's multiple choice. Kind of. All right. So
A, B, or F.
first off, do you play games with us layman folk on just normal public servers?
Absolutely. One of the things that I really, really strongly believe is that if we want to see Tribes turn into an esport, we really need to build a community. What I always say is the difference between a competitive game and an esport that's really blowing up hugely is a competitive game is driven by the people who play it. As long as there are leagues and people playing, there will be competition. But to really blow up, we need viewers, we need a community. So every night after practice, we usually open up our pub server, start playing with people. We do lessons. We just, honestly, we love our community. We love our viewers. We have so much fun with them.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
Oh, great. And the second part of that question is, when you play with us layman folk, do you still flag cap?
Almost all the time. Yeah, I sit there and run at flags all day long. And usually when I'm streaming, you'll see 4 or 5 people dedicated just to stopping me flag cap. Most of them snipers, a couple heavies on the flag, and it gets pretty hilarious sometimes.
Nice. Sounds like fun.
What do you find is the most effective flag defense?
Sniper, absolutely. There's really very little as a capper I can do, well, against most things, really. But there's nothing I can do against a sniper. I have to hope he misses. I can change my route a little bit, but if I tap my jet, if I go a different way, I'm going to come in very, very slow.
Mm-hmm.
So the sniper just shoots me twice and I die. Or if I'm low, he shoots me once and I die. So you have to really rely on other people to kill a sniper. When you've got 3, 4, sometimes even 5 snipers in a pub, that's a lot of bullets coming straight in the face.
Yeah, that is.
Thankfully, they're not all as good a shots as the pros are.
Yeah, we have a sniper on our team named Tailspin who's just an amazing shot, and we'll do drills where for an hour or so I run routes, try and stay low, try and avoid him, and I swear probably 95% of the time he gets the kill on me.
Nice.
Nice. Sounds good.
Sounds frustrating.
Yeah, it does.
Frustrating.
So does running routes ever, get boring? Do you find it
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm tired of doing this. I just wish I could do something else.
Yeah, especially on maps that I don't enjoy.
Uh,
And when you're playing as much as I do, because I do play this game a ridiculous amount and stream it all the time.
Yeah.
Doing the same thing for that long does get a little bit old, but it's one of those things. I'm actually new to the Tribe series. I'm traditionally a hit scan player, so trying to catch up with people who have played the Tribe series for 13 years is a really great motivation to just sit there and say, I've got to get this 20 Sanics faster. I've got to get this faster because this guy can do this. So it does get boring, but at the same time, when you're competing and you're trying to win events like NASL, it's worth it. You
It
put
makes
the
it all
time in and
worthwhile.
you see results.
Gotcha. All right, so we have a question from our viewers.
IndieCore asks, what is your favorite map and route? Second, what do you think about the new map that got added?
Oh, what is my favorite route? Map
and
I
route.
guess right now my favorite route is actually kind of a joke route that I run on Katabatic. I think rock bounces have gotten a little out of hand, so I was just messing around the other day. And actually, right as I stopped streaming to come to this, I was showing my viewers a double rock bounce route on Katabatic on the Blood Eagle side, where you just run straight into a rock. It bounces you directly towards another rock. You bounce into that rock, and you hit the ground and you conk under the flag going 330 from the backside. It's silly. And so I enjoy running it. I never get to run it in competition, but it's fun. And the new map, I call it tartar sauce.
Oh,
I don't remember the actual name. It's something close to tartar sauce, like tartars or I don't know. I think it has a lot of potential. I haven't had the chance
Tartarus.
to...
Yeah.
Tartarus, there you go. I'll still call it tartar sauce. But one of the thing, or a couple of the things I've been saying that I think are really important for competitive maps is the speed of the Pathfinder is not what needs to be considered, because if you spend enough time on a map, we're going to find fast routes. What really matters is how fast the Havoc classes, the medium offense, can get to the flag stand. If it takes them 50 seconds to get to the flag stand, it doesn't matter how fast a Pathfinder can get there. He has to wait 50 seconds to get to the flag stand. That's what causes maps to play very slowly. I think that this map avoids that. From what I've seen, you can actually get from flag to flag fairly quickly. The other thing that I think is important in maps is some initial cover so that a Pathfinder can get going quickly without being scoped, which is not the case on a map like Sunstar. As soon as you spawn, you can be shot by a sniper, which means that you can never get going fast. I think Endor incorporates most of those ideas into what I think is actually a really, really exciting map. So I can't wait to scrim it because I think it could easily be the best map in Tribes.
Cool.
Great.
Cool.
That is,
Well,
yeah, very nice.
I think that about wraps it up for our time for Tribes tonight. And
Yeah. Did you have anything else you wanted to add, sir?
yeah, you have any shout-outs or,
Comments, questions?
comments, questions, concerns?
Our website's area51gaming.com. Definitely check it out. My stream is twitch.tv/Zoidbergenstein. I stream this game usually from around 11 p.m. in the afternoon till midnight or 1 a.m.
That would be
11 p.m. in the afternoon is
That
quite
would be
sometime
it'd be
in the
so
afternoon.
3 hours.
I said that earlier, too. I think I meant 11 a.m.
There you go. Yes, so that would be significantly longer. That's a lot longer. That's like 14 hours.
Yeah, it is.
You should rethink your time when you're saying that you play for 12 hours a day.
I
guess you
shoot
practice
12
for
hours
12.
a day. Sometimes it goes a little late if I'm having fun.
Cool.
I know how that goes.
Yeah. So when do you go to school?
I go online because I travel to tournaments all the time.
Ah.
So I take time in the morning usually
Nice. Nice.
before I start streaming.
Very nice.
Oh, cool.
Well,
Great.
we are very, very happy you joined us tonight, and we would love to have you back some other time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys.
Yeah,
No,
definitely,
no,
sir.
no
We'll have to get you in a game where you can school us all one day.
Yeah. We'll just join your server sometime, and we'll just stream and all have fun. Yay!
Yeah, absolutely. Add Zoidbergenstein in game and just hop on me whenever I'm in a pub.
All right.
Yeah,
I will.
great.
I will. So thank you for being with us. I do thank you for being with me, of course. So do tune in for next week. Are we going to be moving to Thursdays?
We'll think about it.
Yeah, we're thinking about it. So follow me on Twitter at
Twitter.
Steam Machine, or he doesn't pay attention to
No,
Twitter.
no, I really don't. Tweets aren't my thing.
Yeah, or
I'm more
of course-
like, mail and driving, and I like burgers and fries and stuff.
anyway, of course, do find us at blgaming.com, and we will have much more to come. We are coming up with Super Monday Night Combat next. Please do join us for that. We will be talking to some pros with that, and we will also be playing some games afterwards. So
Score.
thanks for joining us.
Thanks again, Zoidberg.
Thank you guys.